So it's been a month and a half since I've moved. What's new? Hey, what's up everybody? It is only Journey here and I hope you're all having a wonderful whatever time it is for you guys right now. I'm here to bring y'all a month and a half update, so if you guys are interested, maybe like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification if you're really feeling reckless there, my guy. Do you want to join our cult? It's not a cult, but we have fun. But what if it's a fun cult? Anyway, what's been going on? Well, I have still been unpacking in my new place. I love it so much. I love the neighbors, and I'm so happy here. I'm genuinely, I am the happiest I have been in a very long time. More so in the last 3 weeks though, and I'll tell you why later. First off, how are the channels doing? Well, Animatic channel is going to be getting a new video one of these days. Hopefully, if you guys are interested, go subscribe. Link will be down below. The last video I made, which was a year ago, was my top 3 corpses because I'm really living up to the morbid nickname my father has given me. It's literally just morbid. Hey Dad, can you do my makeup? What is wrong with you, morbid? Well, I just want you to do my makeup. Do you know how expensive funeral makeup is? And how most likely dangerous it is? Okay, smartass, not what I was saying. Give me some fucking eyeshadow or some shit. No! You guys never want me to have fun. My gaming channel is also getting a makeover. It's officially going to have a profile picture and channel art, so thank goodness. Then I will be starting to upload on there, which I am really excited to do as well. I think we may be starting with Minecraft, but let me know. I also have, this game is about digging a hole, which has been popular lately, and I think it's cool. Hey, Editor Journey, what games on Steam do we have that we could play for the folks? Hello Journey, from a week and a half ago, who I only edited today and am filming this today. Yeah, let's go through my video games, as if I hadn't put this off for a week and a half. We got 60 Seconds. 60 Seconds Re-Automatized. Among Us. Apex Legends, that I've never played. I'm a Fortnite girly, okay? Brawlhalla, which I've also never played, but I've heard really good things about. Buckshot Roulette, which would be a really fun stream idea. The Call of Karen. Choice of Life Middle Ages, which is a hilarious game. City Skylines. Crusader Kings 3. Both of those games I want to mod and cause havoc in. Dream Daddy. Skyrim. Emperor Tycoon TV. Europa Universalis 4? I want to figure out where the other games are. The Forest. I love this game. I am terrified of the monsters though. So, a game about digging a hole. Gary's Mod. House Flipper. Kyle is Famous. Lost but Found. Monster Prom, 1 Hour, 1 Life, which I've only ever played 3 hours in like the 3 years I've owned this game, and it's a very hard game when you first start playing it. Papers, Please. Plague Inc., which I would really like to get all the expansion packs for on my PC. Poppy Playtime, Potion Craft, Power and Revolution 2019 edition for those who would like to see Canada take over the world. But with me this time, because I know several other YouTubers who have played Power and Revolution 2019 have done that. I love the mods where it's like this one country takes over the entire world. Purgatory. Sally Face, Series Maker, Slay the Spire, Species, Stardew Valley, Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life. The Supper, which I haven't played yet, and it looks to be a horror game. So I'm thinking we might have fun with that. Team Fortress 2, Town of Salem, Trek to Yomi, Undertale, The Were Cleaner, and yeah. I also have that AI game where you're a vampire and you ring doorbells called Suck Up, and there's the Valentine's Day edition as well. So I'm super excited to show you guys that if you guys are interested. There is also Fortnite, obviously, and SteamWorld Dig, which is another good game from EA. There's the games. Yes. Gaming channel will be up soon. I don't know why I'm doing Russian accent. Babushka. For this channel, my death and obesity video is hopefully going to be filmed soon. I have been working on that video for months, doing research and asking friends of my dad and that stuff, and I'm just really interested in the process, right? Because it's not the normal process with super morbid obese people, obviously, but like sometimes that process is so underprepared that it ends up traumatizing the family more. And I'm just really interested in going in on that and also talking about ways that we could make it less traumatizing for the families, because keep in mind, we can advocate for being healthy all we want, but there are still going to be people dying from morbid obesity who are going to need these processes to be perfected so then their family isn't hurt any more than they already are. On top of that, my first lolcow video for my Ko-fi goals should be coming out soon as well, and I'm really excited for you guys to see it. Yeah, just be very careful when reporting on true crime, friends, and make sure that you have the credentials that you say you have. That's all I'm going to say about that video. I have also started drawing animatics as well to different songs and stuff like that with original characters that I plan on writing a book with. So if anybody is interested in me uploading those, I probably would to this channel. And I think it would be really cool to share that with you guys, because I want people to see the story before I actually, publish a book on it, just so then I can get more eyes on it. I have also been writing my own songs. So I have a question for folks. Okay, how do you do the orchestra music stuff without having the instruments? Like, is there specific programs where you can get like the things and like play the instruments on your own to get the sounds you want? I know there's a couple like that on Apple, but like, are there computer versions? I don't know. I am not smart in that category, but I really want to make good and complex music and like instrumental to my lyrics, but I don't have a trombone or a violin or a clarinet. I just have a ukulele and a really shitty flute. And that's not enough to make the music I want. So somebody please help me. Give me some ideas. What are some apps, some computer stuff? Give me some ideas. I really want to make some music. I am in the process of writing maybe a 12-song album, one for each of the Olympian gods, but I am thinking I may add like 3 to 5 more songs for gods that are not in the Big 12. Y'all heard of Orpheus? Here comes Journey. God, I feel like that was sacrilegious. For those who don't know, Journey's a pagan. So if I open a P.O. box, somebody get me some incense sticks, please and thank you. For this channel as well, I am interested in going into estranged parents because the psychology is really interesting, and that brings me into why I've been happy for the last 3 weeks. I finally got all my stuff out of my mother's house, and I have gone no contact with her for the 5th and hopefully final time. How am I feeling? Fucking great. I'm done with this shit, okay? I've been through this shit like 5 times where I've tried not to talk to her. Yeah, I'm done. I'm ready to just be rid and not talk to her ever again. It's just really nice to come home and not be yelled at, not be told I'm an idiot for disagreeing with something somebody says, and having my religion respected. It's also really nice to not be told that I am demonic or possessed for disagreeing with somebody. I will also be making a video related to that topic because I realized a lot of people do not know what the heck Q is, and they do not know the ideology behind it. That scares me because holy crap, people have unalived their entire families because of this ideology. And my mother had been threatening to do the same to me because I was not in agreement with what she believed. I'm gonna get a bunch of comments saying, Journey, you shouldn't have brought that up. That's horrifying. And I'm gonna be here like, it was another Tuesday. What do you want me to say? This was normal. Now realizing now that that shit ain't normal has been rough. When you are living in such chaos, when you've lived in such a dysfunctional family for so long, and this is, you know, an intergenerational thing, it's been dysfunction after dysfunction after dysfunction, everybody thinks it's normal. And then you get outside and you talk to other human beings about your experiences as children, and you're like, holy shit. Anyway, I never really had a problem with starting chaos. That wasn't my issue. It was perpetuating chaos that was already there from relationships that were unhealthy for me. Like living with my mother. We never got along and we perpetuated each other's chaos often. Unlearning a lot of the stuff that I grew up with, even in the last month, has been a lot. It's been exhausting, and it has been a real good reminder that no matter how much you try to heal in a environment that is unhealthy, you can only heal so much. You have to get out of that environment so then you can properly spread your wings, so you're not walking on eggshells and glass anymore. And now that I'm in a space like that, I can completely relax. I've never been able to completely relax. I get a lot of questions about like, hey, Journey, if your mom was so awful, then why did you go back to live with her after you lived in Vancouver? I was living with someone much worse, and I will have a story time about that during one of my Ko-fi videos, because I do want to, you know, give you guys that trilogy of stories. It's a jealous ex-girlfriend, the weirdest racist I've ever met, and my shitty ex-roommate. All three of those people were my roommates at one point, and they were all friends with each other prior to knowing me. They were all from the same place, and they just were interesting. But it was pretty much, you know, live with a man who was very mistreative towards me in many different aspects, and who sought a lot of control over me, and who I genuinely did not feel safe around. And my mother, who, while I didn't feel safe around her, while I was constantly insulted, while, you know, she looked at me, every time she looked at me, she always had something insulting to say. It was at least an evil that I could predict, and I could at least partially protect myself from. But the man I was living with was getting increasingly physically violent, and I couldn't ensure my safety. So I went home and I lived with my mother for 2 years until you guys helped me out and got me out of that place. And I do want to say once again, thank you all so much for the support that I have gotten throughout this entire journey, no pun intended. It means a lot. Being in a place where I can stretch my wings, be able to relax, not throwing myself into project after project after project without rest simply to escape my living conditions, it's been great. I don't have the words for how much gratitude I have for everybody who donated. I don't have the words for how good I feel, because genuinely I don't think I've ever felt this good. Maybe as a child when my life was less, you know, dysfunctional, like very early childhood, but I mean, as an adult, I have never felt this freedom. Am I stressed by the bills? Yes. Am I stressed by, you know, how much I'm working? Yes. But I love my job. I love what I'm doing. I love YouTube. I love content creation, and, you know, being a care person to the elderly. Those two things are, I love them. And so it mitigates the stress of it, and it puts me in a good mood. When I was living with my mom, work was definitely an escape for me, and I didn't want to come home a lot of the time, even though I had to. I still love work, but I am also happy to be home at the end of the day, be with my cats and be able to clean up, even if it's just mundane house chores after I get home from work. It makes me feel happy, and it makes me feel like for once my life is a normal life. It's not a picturesque one, but it is It's what it's supposed to be. It's an everyday life that everybody gets to experience. I'm not dealing with being told that my beliefs are demonic. I'm not being told that my beliefs mean that I'm possessed. I am not being told that I'm an idiot for liking history. I am able to talk about both sides of my family without somebody in my family getting jealous of their in-laws, who are dead, by the way. I've never met them. Don't know how you could be jealous about dead people, but I get to get up, I get to go to work every day. I get to provide myself with my own food and, you know, cook for myself exactly how I like. And I don't have to worry about underhanded comments anymore. I can just come home, I can relax, I can trust that the people I'm around have my best interest in mind. They don't want to hurt me, they want to keep me safe. It's weird. It feels weird, but it feels good. And on top of that, okay, best thing out of this entire situation, okay, it used to take me an hour and a half to get to work. I would have to take 2 separate buses. Now it takes me less than half an hour. It's so beautiful, guys. I don't have to wake up at 7 in the morning unless it's a Monday and I'm doing laundry. It's so wonderful. I've expanded on my little laundry business. I've started to actually help people to, you know, doctor's appointments and hospital appointments and surgeries and that stuff. And it's, you know, it's nice to be able to get to know the other people living in the place I work at. It's lovely to get to know everybody that I'm around. Hear their stories, listen to what their life has been like, because there are so many people from all walks of life that you meet at a nursing home. You guys don't understand how cool older folks can be, how many amazing stories they have. Go to a nursing home, go volunteer, do something, you know, I don't know, be a companion or pick up meds for folks. You guys will learn so much. I love my job. Can you tell? I love it. And there are people from like so many different countries: Japan, Turkey, Czechoslovakia, Finland, France, England, Spain, Argentina. There are so many cultures mixed together, and it's so wonderful to see. I really like the chance I get to chat with everybody and, you know, get to know what their life was like prior to living in a retirement home. I met a man who looks literally exactly like my dad and loves to woodwork, loves to weld, loves all of that stuff, and he's made some of the most amazing artwork I have ever seen. I met another lady who just lost her husband, and they were together for almost 70 years, and she's shown me things that they made together. Again, go volunteer in a nursing home or a retirement home. Just go talk to people. You know, even if they're open retirement homes where you can go wherever you want, it still gets lonely. Also, super cool alert, our retirement home got a 3D printer. Now there's a bunch of elderly folks interested in 3D printing. It's really fun. There was a demonstration at the retirement home that I work at, and this guy 3D printed bread clips. Give me a second, I think I have one. There we go. 3D printed heckin' bread clip, because all of the current ones that we have are cardboard and we all hate them. So somebody made bread clips out of just red filament. And so people got really interested at the retirement home, and they talked to the director of, you know, the planning and calendar stuff, and she was like, you know, that's really cool. I think we could make Christmas ornaments this year. I think that would be really cool, and, you know, let's do it. So she bought one, and it's arrived, and we've got it. It's from Bamboo Labs. I think it's the A1, and everybody is so interested. They're so excited to try it, and I am really excited to try it too, because I have been given permission to actually print something on it, specifically because I want to get my own 3D printer one day, and I think it would be really cool to 3D print some merch. People are starting to 3D print like actual artwork now, so I was thinking about doing my own art, 3D printing that, and, you know, selling it as well. I thought that would be cool, or just doing like some sculptures as well, because like, I don't know, it would be fun. I also want to do skits, and so using that for props would be really nice, and cosplay, of course. For those who don't know, if you guys don't follow me on TikTok at It's Only Journey, I did cosplay for a bit. I haven't done it in a couple years simply because of how hectic my life has been in the last couple years, but I still love it. I have my Boku no Hero student uniform. It's the track uniform, and I have that over there somewhere. But maybe I'll cosplay Uraraka at one point, and that'll be fun. I also have a Lady Demetresque cosplay. That was before my reduction though. But anyway, yeah, that is it, guys. That has been what's going on the last couple of weeks. Life has been nuts. But I am also a lot happier. Again, I think I'm happier. I'm happiest than I have ever been. And I am looking forward to what life has to offer, whether it be ups and downs or right to left. I don't care. Bring it on. I've lived this long. I have lived through some shit. A lot of us have. We can make it even further. So just make it a lesson from this video. If you're going through hard times, you will get through them. I will make you. No, I'm kidding. But seriously, yeah, if you're going through hard times, it's important to keep a level head, no matter how hard that may be. You know, don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it, in any sense of the word, because there are people out there who will help you. Also, do your best to pay it forward once you're able to get on your feet. You can only grow so much in such a small flower pot. If you're in an environment that is, you know, strangling your potential growth, you should get out of that environment and spread your wings for once. But also make sure to prioritize your safety, because that's what matters most. There's only one you, okay? And you deserve a good life. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification if you're really feeling crazy, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.